Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Timmy here. Welcome back to another episode where we talk about Microsoft 365. So today we're going to be talking about SharePoint. I know a lot of people will be like SharePoint. Majorly we use OneDrive. That's what we actually see at the front end or the user end. You see just OneDrive. But when you hear SharePoint, you're like, what is SharePoint exactly? So SharePoint and OneDrive are actually synced, and every changes you make from the SharePoint Admin Center here is what you would actually see on the OneDrive. So SharePoint manage site, sharing, storage, and more for SharePoint and OneDrive. So both of them are actually intertwined. And what is SharePoint? SharePoint is like a Microsoft Cloud platform. It's for storing, like they said, for organizing and sharing company files and information. So instead of saving files on your local computer, a USB drive, an office server, you store them in the cloud where your team can access them securely from anywhere. And you know the funny part is you and your team can work on SharePoint online or on OneDrive in real time. So what you can do with SharePoint, you can store and share documents, you can create team sites for collaboration, you can build internal company portals, you can control who has access to it. So it actually gives you that identity access control, and that's related to cybersecurity, privilege, identity, whatever. You can track documents version. Funny enough, SharePoint has something they call versioning where you can see the last version before it was updated. And the good thing, like I said, you can work on it together in real time. And not to just make this longer than it's supposed to be, I'm going to just go to SharePoint. Now, for every user that has the basic subscription on the standard subscription, they have SharePoint. So you can just go to sharepoint.com and it will take you to this part. Now, as an admin, I can create a site. Now, SharePoint has two sites. Select the type of site you want to create. It has team site and it has communication site. Now, these are different type of site. The team site is for a group of people working together on something. So it could be a department team, your project team, maybe just the IT team. It's just a group of people. They can have shared calendar, they can have shared apps there, and you have communication site, which is for broadcasting information. It's for sharing to a larger audience. It can be for company news, for maybe HR policies or cybersecurity policies. So it's designed for new posts, for company-wide posts, structured pages, and all that. So communication site is just like you're informing everyone, while this is just for a group of people. Can you see? Create a portal or subject focus site, engage dozens or thousands of viewers, view content authors. This is just track and stay updated on project status, share team resources, co-author content, and all that. So I'm wondering which one I should create. Well, I have one here. I think I have one here, communication site. So I have a communication site here, and I have a few users in my organization from here. Let's come back here. I'm wondering why this is white, because it was in dark mode before. But anyways, so I have the business premium, the standard as expired, business premium, 3 users here, Bayo, Ben, and me has a business premium license. So in the communication site, now let's say this is for the whole organization and I want to create a document. Okay, so I created one yesterday, which was incident playbook, but I'm going to create another one. Now I can create different kind of documents. So imagine maybe I want to tell everyone the policy and I want it to be a PowerPoint presentation and I want everyone in the organization to see that. I will just click on this PowerPoint presentation and it's going to direct me to PowerPoint. But if you come back here, you notice that there's another, it has given you the PowerPoint presentation is now there. So I'm going to rename this to, let's say, company policies and update. Now remember that I said I have 3 people in my organization, right? Before that, let's come back to SharePoint. Now this is the SharePoint Admin Center. To navigate to the SharePoint Admin Center, just type admin.sharepoint.com or come to the Admin Center here, scroll down and you're going to see SharePoint here on the Admin Centers. Okay, so this is the SharePoint Admin Center. Now come to the active site, you're going to see that communication site here. Now another way to create a site, you can do it on the SharePoint Admin Center. So you can click on create and you can click on one of this I'm just going to click on team site. Can you see standard team, crisis communication team? They have different templates. Okay. I don't have a template for my organization, so I'll just click on this, then click on use template, give it a name. Let me say IT. Let me say IT department, to tell people the purpose of the site, to okay, let's just say for information, for IT information purpose. Okay, I'm group owner, that would be me. And click on this. So I'm just going to show us a few things here. Only members can access the site, or anyone in the organization can access the site. I'm just going to put it in private, and my time zone, I'm in Nigeria, so go back, UTC +1, West Central Africa, then create site. Now I can decide to add members. Let me just add Ben. So hold on, and then finish. Now remember how I was able to add members in that place? I can actually, once I've created it, I can decide that, oh, I want Ben to be an owner, not just a member, and I want buy only, the other user I have in an organization, to be the owner. So I can come to the SharePoint site here, click on this, come to membership, come to members. I'm going to add buy only. Okay, so this is it, bio add. I'll just go back here, owners. I want Ben to be the owner of these two, so Ben can join me on the king seat. Sorry. Okay, so even changes. Okay, so let me remove Ben from members. Ben, remove. So now you can see the way I can remove Ben, and let me add him as an owner. Ben, sorry, because if Ben does not want to join me on this seat. Okay, Ben. Okay, just refresh. You're going to see that Ben is with me on the kingship. So click on IT department. It's a little bit slow. Okay, membership. Can you see that Ben is now an owner? Yay! So I can do some other editing, like if I say I want people outside to see this, yeah, it's fine. I could do some other external file sharing, where I can say I want you an existing guest. Can you see? Let me just click on this. And users can share files and folders using links that don't require signing. Guests must sign in or provide a verification code to see shared file. So I can do all these and more in my SharePoint Admin Center. Actually, click on activity, file storage, none, pages view, general. If I want to view the sites, I could just click on this and it takes me directly to the site. But before we do that, let's go back to our communication site, the company policy. I'm going to go to Ben's mailbox, but I don't even know Ben's email address, so I'm going to change his email address. I know this is a lot of things I'm doing in the admin center, but please stay with me. So I'll just change his email address. Thank you. So now I'm going to sign in. Okay, this is, let me just go back. I'm going to sign in an in-private browser, majorly because that's the admin center and Ben is not an admin, it's just a user. So sign in here. Now Ben at treasures.ng. Next, put in his password. Notice that Ben might be asked to authenticate. I knew this. So just click on next. Let's go ahead with this. Okay, click on next. I have the authenticator here. I'm just going to scan the QR code with my phone. And next. And yeah, that's very easy. Approved. Done. Okay. So now we are in Ben space at treasures.com. It's telling me someone else is editing, and the person that is editing is Ben. So it's telling me that Ben is on slide 1. Now look at this. Okay. I'm gonna go back here, click on this. Okay. So let me just say, I'll just say, oh Ben, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know what to do? Then why did I employ you? Sorry. Employ you. And let's go back to Ben. Now Ben sees, oh Ben, what do you mean you don't know what to do? Then why did I employ you? And Ben is like, oh, okay. I see this. Alright, boss. Then Ben is like, second escape. Show my pen. But boss, I just saw the file. There's no int here. Oh, sorry. There's no int, no email attached. And I was not informed about this. Can you see how sweet this is? Ben is making changes on the file. I am making changes on the file, and everybody is seeing it in real time. I'm going to create a folder and just give it a name. A folder and just give it a name. Let's say Ben shared Timmy. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at it. I'll just give this a pink color and create. Now note this sign. This sign here means that it is shared, and because this is a communication site, it's for everyone in the organization. Now let's go back. Let's go to Ben portal. Now this is Ben. I'm signed in as Ben here. Ben. I'm going to refresh this. I'm going to come to, can you see the communication site? That's because it's an organization site. You know that thing that says you have to sign in before you, that's what came here. Now can you see that Ben shared with Timmy is here? I did not share the folder with him. Can you see? If you click on this and you click on manage access, you would not see anybody here because I didn't share this folder with Ben. But because it's a communication site, Ben could see it. A communication is meant for everyone in the organization, so Ben could see that particular file, that particular folder. Now if I decide that I don't want Ben to see anything, I should do this in another video. Yeah, I should do this in another video. So this should just be limited to sharing files and folders. Now I'm going to create a file here. Let me see. Let me just create a Word document, and I go back. I refresh. Can you see the document? Now this document is not shared with anybody, right? I'm going to go back to Ben portal again. I'm in Ben portal. I'm going to refresh this. Then click on Ben shared with Timmy. Can you see that the document is here? So anything you're doing is going to, Ben is actually going to be seeing it. Ben is going to be seeing it here. Only if I decide that, okay, I don't want Ben to see this, and I can make some few tweaks, which I'm going to be showing us in another video. But if I can, what I can do again here, come back to document, then share with Timmy. I click on manage access. Notice that this is not highlighted. It is not. Now if I click on this and I click on these three dots, I don't want Ben to see this folder, this file rather. You could see the folder Ben shared with Timmy, but it should not see this file. I don't want him to see it. Click on manage access, click on stop sharing. I don't want Ben to see it. Ben, sorry, but I don't want you to see this. So let's go back here. I'm going to refresh. Now notice that Ben cannot see anything. What I did was he can see the folder, right? But he cannot see the file in the folder. Can you see? The file is still existing, but Ben can't see it. So that's how the SharePoint communication site works. And this is a way to create a SharePoint site, create SharePoint documents. I've been able to cover, you can create it from the SharePoint, and you can create it from the SharePoint Admin Center. And I'll be able to cover how to manage access in this video. So guys, please turn on the post notification, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I know it's a bit, but I'm taking this bit by bit because it can be a little bit overwhelming. So that's why I'm just taking this bit by bit so we can actually understand how this works. Now notice that Ben can see all these in his OneDrive file. So it doesn't have to, like, if Ben comes to his SharePoint, it doesn't really have to come to his SharePoint to see that. He can always see that in his OneDrive folder instead of coming to his SharePoint every time that, okay, I want to view something, let me come to the SharePoint. Although it's there, this is it here. Okay. This is it here. He has it here. He has the bend, but you can't see anything also because I stopped him from viewing that. But you can always see this because it's a communication site. You can always see it here. So I wanted to end this video here, and I think I should. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is the other side, which is the group side, or the team side rather. We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to be seeing the functionality of that. It's totally different from the functionality of this one. So thank you guys for watching, and please like, share, turn on the post notification like I said, tell your friends about this channel, and you can give me a comment if you found this useful, or any comment at all, just to support this page. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye.